Tesla just went over $1,000. Is this just a stop on the way to $1,500? Or should just sell and take some profits? And what if you don't own any shares at all, or you want more shares? I'll answer those questions and more for you right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we will cover why Tesla stock surged yesterday, in my opinion, reasons it may be the best time to sell, drivers of a possible bull run to $1,500, what do you do now with your Tesla stock, and what to do if you don't have any Tesla stock or you want more. And if you like making money and want to do so with a guy who realized yesterday, I really need to take an Instagram class or something because I'm terrible with it. Pretty sure I accidentally liked something that I probably shouldn't. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that little notifications bell, and while you're down there, go and give the video a like as well. And check me out on Instagram so you can see me liking not so appropriate posts on accident. It was embarrassing and I'm not sure I figured out how to not like it. There's a lot here to unpack. I mean, a lot to unpack. So let me know down in the comments if you like these longer videos, and if you do, go ahead and smash that like button as well. But man, what a day yesterday. My phone started blowing up with alerts during pre-market trading as Tesla was already up big and the anticipation was just growing. And it just kept right on rolling from there. People excited, people FOMOing like crazy, cheering, crying. I mean, every emotion you could think of was on full display yesterday with Tesla stock. Except this guy. I think he was just angry. I would love to know how much money he actually lost yesterday. Not hating on him, he has more money than you and I dream about, but he could not have been happy yesterday. That's for sure. So why did Tesla stock surge yesterday? Well, as it turns out, Elon sent an email to employees before the market opened Wednesday, declaring that it was time to go all out and put Tesla Semi into volume production. Now, he gave no real details on the how, what, when, all that good stuff, no details. So if Elon was looking to grab attention of the investors whose eyes may have wandered towards, that other competitor called Nikola, I think it may have worked and he got their attention. Especially you cheaters who got caught and are running back to Tesla. You're busted. This is Elon making noise because of Nikola, said Ben Callow. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. An analyst at Robert W. Baird. He said other factors are fueling the stock's gain, including strong sales in China and the anticipation of a Battery Day event as soon as this month. That quote just kind of looks like that guy looked up something real quick on Tesla on the internet and then quoted it like he didn't really know what he was talking about. Either way, Tesla soared and finally closed at I think like $1,025 or something like that. And their market capitalization is approaching Toyota, which is incredible. On the flip side of that, Nikola fell huge on Wednesday after advancing 122% the prior 2 days. Now let me be clear on all of this. This excites me. It shows Elon's competitiveness and the maniacal manner in which he runs the company. However, this is also ridiculous. This isn't new news. We knew the Tesla Semi was coming, right? I mean, this wasn't a new unveiling or anything large like that where it was just out of the blue. And so what do we know now that we didn't know before the email? That's right, nothing. When are we going to see this? Still no clue. Any partnerships or large contracts announced or any tangible thing to point to? The answer is no. But yet it still gets a 10% jump in the stock price? This is just ridiculous at this point. Elon may as well announce every day what shirt he is going to wear and that he actually successfully put it on and put it in a company memo and release it, and that way the stock can just go up every day 5 or 10%. But hey, I'm making money, so I won't complain that much. A lot of profit taking going on there as Nikola was up massively. Maybe some people were swing trading that stock just to buy more Tesla. I did a video on Nikola for you guys. I'll link that at the end if you're curious about them at all, but this still shouldn't have been enough to cause this type move in the stock. Just crazy at this point and really eyebrow raising. If I knew how to raise my eyebrows, can you tell? All right, that's the best I can do. Reasons why it might be the best time to sell. And before I forget, I got another email from Webull about running another promotion, but it's the same 2 free stocks if you open up an account and put in $100. You don't even have to trade that $100, just deposit it, and then you can take it right back out after everything posts to your account. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm supposed to say that. Well, hopefully they don't watch my videos anyways like Warren Buffett does. So consider signing up, put the $100 in, get your 2 free stocks, and then do with it what you want. It's essentially free money for about 10 minutes of your time. Reason number 1 to sell. If you think second quarter earnings aren't going to be positive, it may be a good reason to sell. This earnings report is critical to Tesla given their recent run-up. The market has priced in a positive earnings call, which will be tough for Tesla to hit. So if you feel the second quarter earnings will not be as good, it's time to take a look at maybe taking some money off the table. This will be the catalyst point for the stock, in my opinion. Battery Day in the end is just a glorified marketing campaign in disguise. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a lot of fun and can provide a huge boost to the stock, or if it doesn't impress, it may hurt the stock a bit, but it's not really tangible. It's just marketing, future stuff that's coming. Earnings reports are tangible. That is what the company is actually doing financially. So the second quarter earnings report is going to be massive for the stock. Don't worry, we will cover a great earnings report in just a second. Not saying it's going to be bad. Hang on. Reason number 2 to sell. If you believe the overall market will have another correction down. We can debate this until the cows come home, but the data says if the overall market falters, so will Tesla. Tesla fell harder than the broader market in March during that downturn. So what has changed since then that make that not the case if the market crashes again? Now Tesla has roared back more than the market as well, and that fits the narrative to how Tesla trades in the big scheme of things. Crash harder, rise faster. Exactly how a growth stock trades. So keep that in mind if you think a crash might be happening. So let's look at some of the positive drivers that could possibly push the stock to $1,500. In the spirit of giving you guys both sides of the equation, even though for whatever reason it seems to anger people, this could be the start of another extended run-up for Tesla stock. There was a glut of positive news for Tesla the past few weeks, and that really created a lot of momentum for the stock. Since analyst upgrades tend to kind of move slow, especially relative to how quick this stock moves, don't be surprised if we see more upgrades in the coming weeks and months. The articles about Tesla to 1500 and other positive news about the stock tend to come ahead of the analysts piling in. If we see that, along with a continued trend of the price targets getting adjusted up for Tesla stock, this will push the stock up a lot further. Another factor that could continue to drive up the stock higher would be Battery Day. Look, Battery Day could be huge for them, even though it is essentially a marketing tool in the end. Just because it's a form of marketing doesn't mean it's not important or helpful with the stock price. It's a glimpse of the future. And I believe it will be a huge win for the stock if it delivers. And given that they keep moving the date back, I believe that is to allow more time to make a big announcement of some sort. Elon has something up his sleeve. Now there are many theories out there as to what it is, so the rumors might be hurting the jump in price we would get if the rumors were not out there. But I believe he is really going to announce that he has subscribed to my channel and he liked all of my videos. What? That is the word I am getting from my Tesla insider, who is my anonymous source for information like that. And no, nice try, I'm not going to give him up, then I won't get the inside information. And the final factor that I think is the biggest factor in the stock possibly hitting $1,500 soon would be a positive second quarter earnings report. There's a lot riding on this. A profitable quarter would all but secure its place on the S&P 500, and a bump that it would get from that would be massive. Now think about it for a second. What do you think will happen if they have a profitable quarter despite a global shutdown? Incredible. This sort of performance would be like adding rocket fuel to the stock. And we all know how Elon likes rockets. What to do with your Tesla stock right now. Now remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. Regardless of where you stand on Tesla, here's the simple truth about this stock. It does not trade rationally or like any other stock. When it rallies huge, and when it falls hard. So keep that in mind. That is the roller coaster we are all signed up for, or if you want to sign up for it, you're getting ready to sign up for. But what exactly should you do with your Tesla stock? If you are the guy who says,
I'm a long-term investor. I think Tesla is going to $1,800 in 2 years. Should I sell?
then I know you are not a long-term investor, or you don't have a real plan or strategy. So you might want to stop right there and get a plan or strategy instead of asking the chat rooms or asking in the comments section. Although they are much smarter and richer than Warren Buffett, so I mean, maybe you do want to go there and ask. This answer is very individual. So let's run through some various scenarios and I will tell you what I would do in each. So what if I thought there was going to be a short-term pullback or even a crash, but I didn't want to sell? I'm just a buy and hold investor, but think the stock is too frothy, so I wanted some protection or a hedge. I personally would add some put options against my Tesla stock. I made a video about doing exactly this with Tesla stock specifically, how to execute the trade, the risk, the upsides, all that good stuff. I'll link it at the end so it will just pop up right there on the screen for you so you can watch it if you are interested. Now, if I bought the stock thinking Tesla would be a $3,000 stock in 2 years and this was a long-term play for me, then I would just hold and, ride the roller coaster. If I was a swing trader and I bought at 700, 750, whatever your buy point was, it may be a good time to exit that trade. If I wanted to take some profits, or maybe I bought real cheap, we'll say $200, $300, and I want to recoup my original investment and invest elsewhere, then I would sell some shares. No matter what you choose to do what is best for you, meet your goals and strategy, and execute. But what if I don't own any shares at all, or I don't own as much as I want and I want to add more? That's a great question. So let's take a look at that. If I own 0 shares, and my analysis told me it's going to be a $2,000 stock in 2 to 3 years, and I'm a buy and hold investor in general, I'm not going to be a day trader or swing trader or anything like that, then why wouldn't I buy it at $1,000 a share? Now, I already know I'm going to get blasted down in the comments.
You're a terrible trader. Only doubling your money in 2 to 3 years is the worst performance ever. I'm already a multimillionaire on my $500 investment I started trading with in March.
When I see that, I don't even respond. I just move on. That type of trading and gains don't exist. So I know they are new, and they may have doubled their money, may have not, they may not even trade at all, but they have no real clue, as that is not normal and repeatable long term. Okay, back on topic. If you are buying at $1,000 per share, it should be a long-term play only. But if you decide to buy and afterwards it dips, just treat it as an opportunity to buy more if you still believe in the stock long term. In my opinion, there are better plays right now if I wanted to get in and get out of a stock, either day trading or swing trading, just in my opinion. So what am I doing personally? My personal analysis tells me this is a $1,500 stock in 2 to 3 years. And obviously I'm looking at revising that here in the next few months due to its current run. Do I expect volatility? Absolutely I do. So if it drops, it's just another opportunity to buy more. In the end, I'm just holding for now. I'm not buying, I'm not selling. Now contrast that with my Carnival position. I will be taking profits from that position. I think that we'll make it out and, probably a year, actually probably 2 years. I would rather sell some of my Carnival position to cover my cost and then put that money towards assets because it is not one of my long-term holds. I will be doing the exact opposite with Tesla because it is a long-term hold for me. So in the end, my decision making is so easy and really almost automated in my mind. There really isn't a lot of emotion in my trading. This is why I harp so hard on having a plan, a strategy, and I give you guys all the sides, even if it gets me a ton of hate for being a flip-flopper, even when I say I'm giving you both sides so you have them. It makes investing so much easier when you have a plan, a strategy, and all the information. You're playing with fire, only reading articles, watching videos, and doing your analysis only looking at information that aligns with your positions or your thoughts. That's dangerous and not a good way at all to analyze a stock. It's why I'm working on a course on how to build wealth and specifically how I build my plan, my strategy, my goals, step by step of what I do with stocks to include taxes. How many of you thought about that and incorporated it into your trading numbers? I believe in it enough, I even broke my rule that I have lived by my whole life by not having social media. I actually have it now. Follow me over on Instagram if you want, but I only have it because I believe in you guys and this channel, and I want to help as many people as possible, and that actually helps me do it even if I don't want to admit it. So there are some good things about Instagram. So click these videos right here to get the videos I discussed earlier for exactly how to hedge your Tesla stock if you don't want to sell, and for the video on Nikola, or as it used to be called, VTIQ. Thanks.